Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Look out, room to run here.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Sun Devils looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Sun Devils are in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, no change in the score. So Baylor's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out. He hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Close to the tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. No huddle here for the offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Arizona. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. They'll bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He gets loose. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down upcoming after that completion. To the air. It's Bennett. He's running out of time here. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for
swarm by the pass rush. A sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge curve for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Slides with the throw. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. And the Bears will send the punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Who got it? The field goal's good.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Bears looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Dropping back. It's Bennett. Caught behind the line. It's King. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Working clock with the ground game. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wide end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pulls it in. It's Butler. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Scanning the field. It's Bennett. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Play action here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Hill. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw. It's Bennett. Makes a quick catch.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. To the 25. He's swarmed by the defense. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Shotgun formation here on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. And that will tie the game. Are we headed for overtime? So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And they stopped the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. And the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. To throw, it's Bennett. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand. 3rd down, and get able to...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback. Put a touchdown on the board. And now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
Hand off to the right side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little...
And he's in. It's a touchdown. They win the game. A double overtime classic. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge...